Okay, Prophet Byron Motley. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Watched your video titled The Theory of Evolution Gave Birth to Hitler and Stalin. Well, we might as well start from the title. Stalin was undoubtedly an atheist, that's pretty clear, but it doesn't for a moment mean that the deaths he caused were a result of that lack of a belief. After all, the Nazis had the words "under God" on their belts as part of the uniform, and being Christian certainly didn't stop them from piling the Jews into the gas chambers, did it? And after all, the big man himself, which Christians never fail in bringing up, Adolf Hitler. He was neither atheist nor agnostic, but a devout Christian. If his views were fueled by evolution and atheism, you would have thought there would have been at least one reference to it in his book. But of course, no such thing. He was raised Christian, and the Vatican even celebrated his birthday every year during the war. So please, enough of that Hitler was an atheist, it just isn't true. Now, on to evolution. As you say about Christianity, any idea can be used for evil. Let's take the plane as an example. The plane, it's an incredible machine, allowing us to travel across the globe in mere hours. Yet at the same time, it was also using a plane that atom bombs were dropped over Japan. So this is you see how an idea being mistreated doesn't undermine its validity at all. Anyway, as that's sorted, let's go on to another point you bring up in your video. The Egyptians mistreated the Jews, so God freed the Jews, and because of God, people know that slavery is bad. There are a few problems with that. One is that there's no evidence that the Jews were ever enslaved by Egypt. Don't take my word for it, please do some research into it, it's a very interesting subject. 2. The Bible condones slavery. It gives you instructions on how to treat them, it gives slaves instructions on how to treat their masters, even if both the slave and the master are Jews. One wonderful piece of moral advice is how a slave owner isn't responsible for a slave's death as long as the slave dies 2 days after the beating. How very nice of God to put that in there. It's fine if they die after you beat them with an iron rod as long as it's, from internal bleeding 2 days later. So, not meaning to be rude, but I find it very depressing how a large majority of the black American population embrace a religion that was used to justify slavery for hundreds and hundreds of years. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, I hope I've given you some things to ponder. Peace.